I have plenty of gaming tries. Still another 24 hours. If Brady does not join, that's okay. I have plenty of solo tries. That's okay if Brady doesn't join, but I would love it if he did. Let's put that next try in now. It's just a thing of clay. I'll push the button again. This is a bow from a skeleton for a zombie spawn egg. Next seed going in. Ooh, a tree. Trees are staying in a line as nude gaming tries because I don't know when I'm getting them. Bone meal because of the bone. It doesn't matter because they count. Charcoal. Okay, that could go in here. Put that in. Another board thing. 6. I'll count it as a double try. Alright, yellow bell pepper. Checking through my stuff. Making sure I don't misdo anything. Spawner going in. Ooh, I got a skeleton. What will I catch? Rabbit hide, that's trash. Normally I don't like mending on a fishing rod, but I allowed it on this server only, just because you have a lower chance of catching stuff that you usually would catch. And I have a viewer now. Still waiting on that friend of mine. Waiting for him to join. Squash, okay. Let's see what's next. Ooh, beetroot? I'm gonna put that in the composter instead. Yeah, if we catch eggs, we gotta put them in here. Huh, beetroot again, okay. A Vindicator spawn egg. Dragon fruit, I'll take that for food. Another spawn egg. Bone meal. One, let's see. Ooh, that's my second. Well, at least it's a bone, so it gives me more tries. Yep, 2 seeds. A red bell pepper seed. Interesting. Well, that asparagus will have to go in here. Ooh, meat. That meat will be cooked with a new button push. It's charcoal. A bone. Another seed. Coffee bean doesn't work, sadly. Trees will be my emergency try. A water bottle. Okay. More seeds. A bone meal. Nope, that's a flour. No luck on extra bone meal, sadly. Ooh, an egg. That will be cooked. A bone. Change it to bone meal. Use it for seeds. Poppy seeds and vanilla won't work. The flour goes in. Ooh, it made a piece of bone meal. Now I get to use a bone for more seeds. Wow. I'm getting a lot of tries just thanks to bones. Man, guess I'm by myself today. I was really looking forward to my friend Brady joining me. But his mom told him to get off. Use that one piece of squash. Use the seed. Put the rice in. Oh well, at least I'm getting more tries. Put the next piece of squash in. I'm always gonna save one garlic seed because garlic is hard to get. Alright, I only have 3 more fully grown plants left. I don't mind getting all these extra tries, but I'm running out. A zombie this time. What will I catch? An arrow that time? Okay. We'll see what happens thanks to the zombie. A vindicator this time. Okay, let's see what I catch. 3 more plants left. Hopefully they grow up soon. An iron axe. I'll put that with these. Alright. Vindicator dead. A bone meal? Oh wow, another seed. What a surprise. A zombie again? Pickaxe? Nope, I'm not using that. Hopefully my stream doesn't end. Goodbye, zombie. A drown this time. I don't need a painting. Goodbye, you stupid drown. I don't need a ladder. I only say I don't need it because I have plenty of them already. Some charcoal. That's okay. Next try going in. Another seed. the broccoli itself comes. And I am allowed to keep any type of armor that comes. Ooh, a witch! I love killing witches in this game. What will I catch? Tripwire hook, useless. There we go, the witch is dead. Now I have a drown to kill. Let's see what I catch this time. Ooh, I caught Nemo! Let's see what I catch to kill this monster. A piece of charcoal. That's okay. Charcoal is helpful. Alright. Let's see. Squash. Okay, well at least I had food. My turn. A banana seed. Alright. Well, at least it's another seed. Nope, okay. That's just a bottle. Let's see what these 3 pieces of bone meal will give me. Corn flour, 3 seeds. Alright, those sticks are gonna go in. Another push. Ooh, some coal. A seed. Luckily, I found one that is fully grown, but it's also a plant that doesn't really do anything. Meat going in. Charcoal. Asparagus. Followed by asparagus seeds. Now I can chop my tree down. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. 1. Nope. So it's still 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 3, 4, 5, 6 more. 7 if I add my wood. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I gotta use this bone. Let's see. My favorite seed. I've been waiting for that. have all these spawn eggs to use while I wait. I have 5 fishing chances, but I gotta use one at a time. The seeds have to wait because I don't have any grown plants. Ooh, iron sword. So that's what I caught for the first one. Alright, time to kill the witch. Let's see what comes out in return. Round 2. Let's see what I catch. Iron axe, okay. Let's go kill my skeleton. Let's see. And I get a new skeleton in return. That's okay. I know everything's being moved up right now, so I'm waiting a minute. Alright, what's my next one? I catch a bottle? Okay, well, I'm keeping that. Goodbye, piglin. Let's see. Rotten flesh. Looks like I'm using the bottle I just caught. Ooh, pork chop. Turning that into a sausage. Peas. Goodbye, pickaxe. Oops. I wasn't looking. Alright, so some seeds are what I get for killing my piglin this time. Two more mobs. Let's see what happens. What will I catch for the zombie? A magma block? Yeah, that's not gonna be a keeper. That's definitely trash. Hun, if you're watching, I just want to let you know I love you and not a day goes by where I forget about you. I never forget about you, hun. Hey, I think one of my plants are grown. Okay. I'll do that after my last mob. Let's see. Whew. Just another sword. But that's okay. I can always use more swords. So it could stay. Let's see. Another seed. Ooh, 2 plants are grown now. Let's use this seed first, because that plant is what grew first. A yellow bell pepper. Only one, though. And then I get asparagus in return. That's kind of funny. I love the chili peppers. Oops. This is one of these plants that I have to do this trade thing. Let's put the seed back in the end. Nope, that one just gave me a piece of boring charcoal. Now I've got to wait again because the plants aren't done and neither is the tree. So we could just talk while we wait. If you viewers want to talk, just text Mike in the comments. The sesame doesn't really grow you anything. Which reminds me, I'm gonna go to creative for a minute, get a stack of 2 things. Stack of oak leaves, and a stack of a large fern. If I get something from one of those, I get a new one from creative. And yes, each of these are going in here, both equal to 2 free pushes. So that's 4 in total. A peanut seed, orange pepper, and another tree. Well, at least I have 2 new trees to use. But I had to do that so that I had something to break after each seed. The fern, if I get something from a fern, I get whatever after that. If I get something from the leaf, I get the next leaf. And yes, every time I make it to the end, it starts over. So like when I get to the end of the grass and ferns, then it will be time to restart with the leaves. Then it will be time to restart with the ferns. That's why I did a stack of both. And I'll purposely break some wild grass for another button push, just to be fair, because I did that. Put the pepper seeds in. Ooh, it gave me an eggplant in return. Well, at least I got to eat something in the game. But we gotta wait for either a tree or these to grow. I can't tell if that's done yet. Yes, it was. Good. It gave me 3 kiwis. So that's 3 tries. Let's put 1 kiwi in at a time, just because. Broccoli. Okay. Second kiwi. Some more food for later. Third kiwi. Another seed. Well, at least I got to use a seed. The tree is still growing. Red square is where the seeds come from, unless it's the ferns from the button. And if it's like the purple square is where I plant the trees. I did that so I could tell a difference and not get the 2 mixed up. And that's why I always leave 1 tree in, unless I catch a new tree. Otherwise, they all go in the saplings will go in the gaming chest if you catch one. Otherwise, I just put them in the composter, which is why I purposely wanted these included, because then if I get a sapling from a leaf instead, I get 5 more leaves, but also have another leaf for my another tree for my game. I have that red bell pepper and the yellow bell pepper almost finished. Red bell pepper or the yellow bell pepper? Which one do you think will be done first? They're both almost done. Which one will be done first? The yellow bell pepper or the red bell pepper? One more growth spurt, then one of them will be done. And it doesn't matter how long it takes, they will be used. I have an itch. Hang on. I'm letting the tree take its time because I don't know when I'll be able to get a new tree. Alright. Fruit equals 1 new leaf or thing. Sapling will equal 5 and a stick will equal 3. But if it's from the grass, it will be however many seeds I get. Come on. Come on. I was trying to get a new seed. Wow. An unhealthy smoothie every turn. I have to drink it, sadly. Another unexpected seed. Okay. Ooh, the chili pepper grew a little. I'm just waiting for the next seed to be ready so I can plant my kiwi. You know what? I'll just upgrade the farm. One, two, three, four. And because I upgraded the farm by 4 spaces, to make up for it, I'll catch 4 random objects instead. Ooh, carrots! That's used for farming. nice. I'll just break it for fun. A crafting table, already have one. And a soul campfire. No thank you. I will happily keep that carrot though. Thank you for making me have to make that. I just made one of these and then all of a sudden I get the same thing out for my mystery button. Now I have 3 plants that are almost done. Well, viewers, I'm gonna end my stream here.